Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to tonight's episode of From the Desk of Precious Swain. We have a very special guest. Tonight, we will be speaking with author Tiffany Adcock about her new release, Reverend's Daughter, I Forgive You. Without further ado, we're going to bring her on and let her tell her story. Hello, Tiffany. How are you this evening?
Good. How are you?
Amazing. It has been a very interesting evening. Very interesting. Tell the world who you are. Who is Tiffany?
I'm Tiffany Adcock, born and raised in Amarillo, Texas. I currently reside in the Dallas Fort Worth area. I have two um, little, I won't say little, but kids, a 9-year old and a 6-year old that keep me on my feet. They are beautiful, intelligent, um, and I currently work at a public charter school. I'm a behavior specialist, so I work with students that have behavior.
Hmm. And so tell us a little more about the working with kids. People find working with kids very difficult. I think that children are amazing, but some days it has to be hard.
Some days it's hard, just even working with children that don't have behaviors. You can have a hard day at work, but working with kids with behavior, I absolutely love it. People are like, "You're crazy. Why would you want that position?" I love it. I love it because I can relate to some of the students. I'm able to kind of foresee. Okay, this is might be why that student is acting out or seeking attention. So I just really like working with the students that have the behaviors, and also helping the teachers to understand this student has this behavior because of something that's outside of school. It most of the time it never has anything to do with the teacher. It's something outside of that in that student's environment.
Very, very true. Very, very true. So you just released a book. Tell us
Yeah.
about the book. Tell us
Okay.
about it.
The book is called "The Reverend's Daughter, I Forgive You." You'll be able to pick it up on Kindle on Black Friday. It'll also be available on Amazon on paperback. The book it follows me through age 3 all the way up until age 11. Um, so I witnessed domestic violence, physical aggression. You know, I was molested by my father, who was a reverend. Um, I had to. I was the one that had to end up. Like, it happened for a long time, and so I ended up having to be the one to say something because my mother never said anything. So it takes you through that journey, but then it also lets you know about forgiveness, about how God came to me, like even as a child, to tell me to forgive my father, that he was sick. I don't know how at age 11 I knew somebody was, if they did that, they were sick and they needed help, and it just lets you tells you about that.
Totally understand. We were raised in a situation, most families of color, where what went on in your house stayed in your house. So there had to be some type of reaction to you speaking out. How did that go?
So at that age, um really nobody I guess they reacted by being silent still. Nobody ever really talked to me about it. Um my mother, we didn't even discuss it like after the fact. And I don't know if she was happy that day that I finally told, or if she wasn't. You know, we did talk about it. We still haven't talked. My family still hasn't like talked to me about it at my age now. So it's just in Black families, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it when it's happening. We don't talk about it after it happened. We don't talk about the after effects of it. So we just don't
Yeah,
talk
because
about it. And I
there's definitely after effects. There's definitely pain that follows. There's definitely mental, emotional, and physical, I'll say, crumbs that it leaves behind. That it takes a very long time to heal from. And even after the healing, you never forget. So
yeah,
I applaud you having the strength to go forward and tell and get help, and so that you can have a healthy life and that you can be a healthy parent, have healthy parenting. So you've written the book and it explains your story. What's next?
so I wrote that book, but that only explains my story up until age 11. After that, I went through having to live with a mom that was a drug addict, being homeless and things. So my plan is the next thing is, to write a book about that, um, to make a series out of my books. I also have like after the drug abuse with my mom, I went through some depression and suicidal, so I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the stuff that people don't talk about, that people
Yeah,
feel like it's such a secret. It's not to me, it's not a secret. I hate that I had to go through those things, but at the same time I feel blessed because I'm able to help other people and to talk to other people, because when you talk to people and they're going through something, if you haven't been through it, then it's like they're like, oh, she don't know what I'm talking about. So
exactly.
I just feel, blessed that I'm able to talk to people about a plethora of things. Like, it's not just one thing. I have a lot that I could talk to people about and help them, get through.
Yeah, and that's very important because what I what I found on my journey, and I am a little older than you, is that people automatically where we are now, they don't think that's where we come from. They see us now, they see the makeup, they see the hair, they see the
Yes.
confidence, and have no real thought process that we were broken little girls. That
Yes.
broken little girls lived inside of us for so long. And that we can identify with the abuse that comes with addiction, from abuse that comes from mental illness, from abuse that comes from different sources. And then because hurt people, how we reacted and issued back out the pain that we had once felt. So I look forward to reading the book. I'm real excited about the series. And for the parents, the teachers, and the youth that may be watching, what are 3 tips that you would give them?
So my first tip would be to, to the youth or even an adult that's watching. Um, if you are experiencing any trauma, any domestic violence, sexual abuse, if you have you feeling suicidal, reach out to someone. Students, you can always reach out to your counselor at school, or talk to your favorite teacher. If you don't have a favorite teacher, you don't feel comfortable talking to your counselor or your principal, there are hotlines that you can call. There's a national suicide hotline that you can call, a sexual abuse hotline that you can call, domestic violence abuse. Like, hotline that you can call. There's all these hotlines that you can call if you don't feel comfortable. Like we say, black families don't really talk about that type of stuff. So there's somebody out there that could help you and to talk to you about it. My next tip would be to let's stop labeling each other. Um,
Please,
let's stop
please,
labeling our kids as bad kids. Our kids are not born bad. Um,
not at all.
they get molded by their environment and shaped into that, and then a lot of times a kid's mind is not strong enough to to say that's not me, and so
That
then they
part.
just live with what you call them. So I'm the bad kid. Okay, I'm gonna be the bad kid. I mean, that's even for teachers, for students. I'm the bad kid. You heard about me when I was in sixth grade. Now I'm in seventh grade. And as soon as I walk in your room this year, you already looking at me like the bad kid. You haven't even got to know me. So let's stop labeling kids and give them a fresh start. We all want a fresh start. We've all done some things or said some things that we didn't mean, or we don't know where it came from. We just said them in the moment.
Yeah,
And we wouldn't want to walk around with the big label as the bad kid or the black sheep. And my
exactly.
last tip would be, of course, forgiveness. You
Yes,
have to forgive. I'm a firm believer in forgiving people. It's so freeing to forgive people. I mean, Jesus forgave us. So if we are to walk in his image, then we are to forgive others too. And I'm not just talking about saying that I forgive you. You have to like truly forgive someone, and you'll be able to tell if you truly forgave them when the heavy burden that was on you is lifted. Like for me, I could tell that I truly forgave my father when I got older because I stopped. I don't have nightmares anymore. Um, I'm not scared to talk to him. Me and him, we have conversations, and I'm free. Like I forgive him, and it's so freeing, and it's like it feels great whenever you forgive. And forgiveness will take all that stress and that hate and anger out of you.
those are some awesome, awesome tips. Now, where can the audience find you on social media in case they want to get in contact with
On social media. It'd be easy to find me if you just Total T Life. That's the word total, the letter T, and then life. So it's Total T Life on Instagram, Total T Life on Facebook. If you want to email me, you have questions, you would like to speak with me or have me come on and speak to you or your child, or even a student or something, you can reach me at totaltlife@gmail.com.
you? Awesome, 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 awesome. Now, I know you do counseling. Are they able to reach you to set up a counseling session? Can they book you for some virtual sessions right now?
Yes, you know, everybody's virtual now, so yes, you of course you can reach me via Zoom or Skype. I'm always open because I'm always willing to help someone. So yes, you can reach me any platform. We'll figure it out.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now you have some hidden talent in your house. You want to tell us a little about the model that you have in your house? You wanna...
So yes, I have my 9-year-old son. We took some family pictures, and he got to model. He like stole the show in our family pictures, and he was like, "Mom, I think I could do this. I want to be a model." And I said, "Okay, son, mom that goes. I'm gonna go hard if you tell me that you want to do something." So I
Exactly.
posted him on DFW, Black owned businesses, and he got like thousands of likes and comments and people trying to help me out to get him started. We decided that he wanted to be a freelance. He didn't want to like sign with a modeling agency. So has done some um, been a brand ambassador for a few people. Some people have sponsored him. He has a website that he has gotten sponsored with some of his modeling pictures, and his contact information is on his website. It's PaydenTannerReed.com. That's PADENTANNERREYD.com. So we're just excited. We want to see where it goes for him.
That is awesome. If anyone is looking for a young brand ambassador, please reach out to Peyton. He is absolutely adorable. Now tell us about your chef. You have a chef over there too. Can't leave her out.
Yeah, okay. So I have a 6-year-old daughter. We call her Suge. She is like the carbon copy of me, like everything. She follows me like everywhere I go. And so she watches me in the kitchen, and she asks what can she do to help in the kitchen. And so I started at a young age, kind of letting her help me. Now she's at the age where I'll just give her the ingredients and tell her maybe a couple of directions for it and let her go about it. So she can make cornbread, the best cornbread ever. Hey, recently she made some shrimp. I just put the seasoning and the garlic and some butter on the counter and gave her the shrimp and told her, okay, it can't be gray. It turned pink and we don't want to overcook it. So you got to be watching it. And she put that stuff in there, put how much butter and stuff she wanted. And she made some good shrimp. I was like, okay, I don't have to go to the restaurant to get that good sauce anymore. So
You're going to have to bring her down to
that's my.
Florida and let her cook us some stuff. Okay. Well, I am
I
so
know you probably can
happy.
teach her some stuff.
I am so happy you took time to come on the show and accepted my invite. I am also honored to be the first one to catch you with this new book. So thank you, thank you, thank you for getting me in there before the crowd. I look forward to seeing the growth of those babies. They are very talented. You are really, really blessed. So, is there anything else you want to share? It doesn't have to be about the book or the kids, it could just be whatever you feel.
I would just like to share, make sure that you always stay in your purpose, walk your purpose, talk your purpose. Whatever God has told you that your purpose is, just live it. Don't worry about what other people say or do, or if God gave you that purpose, it's going to bless somebody else. So we always want to be a blessing to others. And if we are walking and living in our purpose, we are stress free. I am so stress free right now that I finally followed my purpose and know what my destiny is for that purpose.
Well, keep walking. I look forward to the project. I look forward in doing a collab. We might need to do a collab on being children of addicted parents because you know that's the anthology I'm putting together anyway. So you might have to shoot something over here so we can throw it in there. Um, until next time, because you know I'm gonna have find a reason to have you on again. I really thank you and I love you unconditionally. Thank you so much for coming on.
Okay, well, I love you too. Thank you for having me, and thank you for being the first of many more to come. I hope so. Thank you.
You're coming. You're welcome. And you guys have an awesome night. Feed those babies. And for those who
Okay.
have tuned in, we thank you so much for joining us. Everyone have an amazing evening.